Hi everyone, this is your girl Chichi, aka Mommy Ella. Welcome to my channel if you are watching from YouTube, which is Chichi and Ella TV, and welcome to my page if you are watching from Facebook, which is Chichi Media. Okay, so please, before I forget, happy weekend to everyone. Happy weekend to you all. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Thank you very much. And please stay tuned as we take you around this slave trade in Badagry. Thank you.
The slave inside the vessel. These are the real chain around their neck. And this I'm holding is called the neck lock for the neck of the slaves. The slaves are meant to walk with this around their neck for 18 hours every day. While traveling, this will be around them for 3 to 4 months before they get to their final destination. And you can see how light the chain is. Okay? Now, for you to have a good feel of this.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, ma'am. For you to have, don't be carried away. We have a long way to go. For you to have a good feel of this, you're going to carry this around your neck and imagine this on the neck of our forefathers during the period of slavery. Should I? You need to. Try it now. You need to.
Please.
You need to. I can see you are going down. Why?
It's heavy.
Apart from the chain being heavy, did you feel any kind of pain around your...
At the back of my neck, I can feel pain.
Now, for how long can you carry this?
I don't think I can do that for 5 minutes.
Our forefathers were meant to walk with this around their neck for 18 hours every day. While traveling, this will be around their neck for 3 to 4 months before they get to their final destination. And you can imagine the weight of this. You agree with me that this alone will have killed some of the slaves on the vessel before getting to their final destination. So they call this the neck lock. This is the line. The length of the line determines how many neck lock that will be on the line. This is called the mouth plate, and this is for the mouth of the slaves. Slaves were usually not allowed to communicate to one another while working on the farm because the white men are afraid. They believe that while slaves are working and they are communicating, they will plan on how to attack them. Remember I told you that for them, the only time they have access to eat sugar cane is during the day of harvest. Now, the second reason why they padlock their mouth is that for them not to eat while working on the field, they pierce their lips with iron, the lower and the upper lips. They perforate it. In the morning, while going to the farm, this goes to the mouth.
Okay.
It will be difficult to talk with this around their mouth at the same time. So they call this a mouth clip for the mouth of the slaves. This is called the light chain. Now here in Africa, the white men prefer to buy pregnant woman or nursing mother. Now, if they are buying pregnant woman, the baby from the womb automatically becomes a slave. Nursing mother, at times they can capture a whole family. The father may be sold to a country, the mother to another country, but if they have a baby, the baby will have to go with the mother. They give the baby as jara to the person that buys the mother. So, in order for the children not to be disturbing their parents while they are working on the field, they gather the children together, chain their wrists with the size of the chain. They will now make them sit under a tree, far away from where their parents are working. So they call this a light chain for
the children.
This is for 3 or 4 children. They chain their wrists together and make them sit under a tree, far away from where their parents are working. While this is a torture weapon. I showed you how they punish slaves during that period. Now this is another thing they use in punishing slaves. For slave who refuse to work, slave will disobey his master. They force this into their wrist. And this will not go in easily. So they have to break the bone.
Break the bones of
They
the
break the bone, force it to the wrist. After forcing this to the wrist of the slaves, they made them climb the platform and screw this other side to a tall tree. Then remove the platform from the leg. The slaves will now be hung on the tree, dangling from morning till night. In the course of bleeding, most of them died. The white man doesn't care because our forefathers were using messenger items. They call this a branding iron, and this is what they use in writing in the slaves. Have you ever wondered why we have some Yorubas with English sorry? Have you ever wondered why we have some Yugos bearing names like surname like Collins, Johnson, Stone, Brown? Actually, these people returned back to Africa after the abolition of slavery.
Okay.
They were captured from Africa, but they returned back after the abolition of slavery. Where we found them is not their original spots. Those in Lagos are really not from Lagos. But when they came back, they decided that Lagos is the closest place for them to settle down. That's why you see some of them in Lagos or Abeokuta. We have them in the eastern part of Nigeria. Now, all the slaves have to bear their master's name as their sole name. Now, if you have come to buy me, now if you said your name is Chichi, Abi?
Yes.
So on all your slaves, you are going to write either your initial, your nickname, or your name on their bodies. So anywhere they get to, they know they belong to you.
Somebody. Okay.
Sure, you understand? And the name written on their body will now be their sole name.
Okay.
Now, this writing of a thing on the body is what we now adopt as fashion today. After the abolition of slavery, the children begin to write freedom on their body. They begin to draw two hands with broken chain. It means they are free. But today, this is fashion. And that's why we have such family bearing English surname. The second function of this is to pierce the lips of the slaves for them not to be able to communicate or eat while working on the farm. While the last function of this is to punish someone slave who tries to run away being captured. When this is read off, they hit this into the foot to pierce the leg or break the bone beside the leg. So this is called the branding iron, or rather they call it the bone breaker. Why this is called the
Bone
handle?
breaker.
Yeah.
Or branding iron.
This is called the handle, and this is for the leg of two slaves. Two slaves are meant to walk with this padlock around the handle, sorry, like this.
They won't be able to move now.
It will be very difficult for them
They
to
have to
run.
move the legs at the
Together.
same time.
It will be very difficult for them to run with this around their ankle at the same time. So this is called the handle. The padlock this on the ankle of two slaves. They walk with this at the same
Time.
And this was the money we recognized back then in Africa, cowries. But this was only recognized as means of first stage among
Can I
people.
touch it?
Yes, you can. Cowries. This is gotten from the Atlantic Ocean, it's a seashell. But this is what we recognize as money.
As money.
But the white doesn't see this as money. And that led to the introduction of trade by barter. Remember I told you that the kind of trade we practice is known as the Atlantic Triangular Trade. So because white people doesn't recognize this as money, they will now bring a bottle of dry gin for 10 human beings. As you are standing, you can afford 100 bottles of dry gin, right? So imagine 10 people for a bottle of dry gin. By the numbers of bottles you can afford working in the farm. And that is why then their wealth are determined by the numbers of slaves they have working in their plantations. So, how did they come across the dry gin? We have our palm wine before the arrival of the white, right? We have
Yes,
our palm wine.
yes.
The palm wine we have is natural, it's medicinal. I mean, but when they gave our forefather dry gin, they let our forefather believe that the dry gin is better than the palm wine. So a bottle of dry gin was a sin for 10 human beings. Mirror was a sin for 10. Now, before their arrival, before our forefather could see how their face looks like, maybe they will put water in the calabash and put it inside the sun, and that will not give them a good result. When our forefathers saw a mirror, so it's like imagine today. The same thing is still happening today. The white men introduced so many things to us that looks like magic, and they use that to take away our natural resources. This is a cannon gun. This size of the cannon gun was extended for 40 human beings. Why do we need this? They brought this to us so we could wage war against ourselves, capture slaves, sell back to the white men. I call that divide the conquer. They are still doing this up to date. They create program will be Africans, and we are busy fighting ourselves to take away our natural resources. This size of 40, the big size of this for 100. If you have this, then you need gunpowder to use this. The gunpowder will be in exchange of more slaves.
So this cannon gun now is a set for
40 human beings.
human beings.
Now, a day gun, like a police gun, was exchanged for 40. And why do we need all this? So that we could fight ourselves, capture slaves, sell back to the white people. Here's the slave drinking water bowl. And 40 to 50 slaves drink water from this bowl at a time. Then, the slaves have access to food and water once in a day. There's a particular time they drink water during the day. Once they use water for that period, they have to wait till the next day before they have access to water or food.
Wow.
So because these people know they have access to food and water once in a day, and they have to drink with their hand being tied to the bar from this pot.
So there's this
In the course of rushing the water, they push one another,
Inside.
they get caught at the edge of the pot. The blood now drips into the water. They have no choice. They drink the blood water like that because they have access to food and water once in a day. Finally, this is the word at the point of no return. They call this word the spirit attenuation word. Attenuation is to weaken. So, this word was actually dug by the people of Badagry, the chiefs who were involved in the trade. They dug the well, they added African concoction to it. As soon as they make slaves drink from the well, they make them make this recitation here. And the recitation goes thus: I am leaving this land, my spirit lives with me. I shall not come back now. My shackles do not break. It is the shackles that hold the ship down. My ancestors bear me witness. I shall not return. This land shall depart. My soul do not revolt. My spirit goes along with me. I depart to the land unknown. I shall not return. After saying this in Yoruba language, they are going to become less aggressive. They lose their memory. No wonder why Nigeria could supply 24% of steel taken out of the entire Africa. 24 was as well taken from Angola, 16% from Ghana, 13% from Senegambia. About 38.5% of the entire slave taken out of the whole of Africa were taken out to Brazil. And that's the one reason today in Brazil, Yoruba is their second official language. You can Google it. After Nigeria, Brazil is the next country with the largest number of black, because the majority of them taken out of Africa were taken by the Portuguese to Brazil to work on the plantation. You are welcome to Badagry. So the top of this one. Any question?
Oh my goodness. I'm short of words.
I feel it that in the course of my explanation, you look emotional. Seeing what our forefathers.
Wait, I can see the pregnant woman here.
Yes.
Do they change pregnancy?
Like I said in the course of my explanation, the white men prefer to buy pregnant woman or nursing mother. Because they are using the money for two to buy one.
Oh.
The child of the nursing mother will have to go with the mother. As soon as the pregnant woman delivers the baby,
Yes.
And towards the end of the trade, they introduce what they call the breeders. They make male slaves sleep with female slaves. Their own work is to also be sleeping with each other and be giving birth in the plantation. That was when they look at it that coming to Africa is becoming more expensive. So they want to produce their yes. They prefer to buy pregnant woman or nursing mothers. So for now, you are welcome to Badagry.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't know what I'm feeling right now.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, you've all heard it. I'm really shocked that this kind of thing existed then. Come to think of it, it's really a good idea that they abolished all these things, because as had it been, it's still happening now. I don't know what would have happened, seriously. All right, we are going next to the other place now, to the other part of the cell part and the, okay, you heard it when you mentioned land of no return. We still go there, okay? And the tallest building, we are going there now, all right?